Welcome to The Road to the Rolex, a video series following me, a professional motorsports videographer, as I take on the Rolex 24 Daytona. I'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at everything from how I approach shooting race cars, I'll show you how I edit content quickly, and why sometimes what I'm doing looks kind of weird, but proving that the results are always worth it. All leading towards the big one, the Rolex 24. Grab a drink, have a seat, and let's get 2026 started. All right, it's time to get this day started. If I look shiny, it's because I have freshly applied sunscreen on. I don't know if you can tell. I'm a fair-skinned gentleman. So as you can see, fans are starting to line up right behind me. All the cars are gonna push through this area right here and then come onto the pit lane and do their sort of recon, what they call the recon lap. So the reason that the recon lap is important to me is because it's the only time during the race that we are allowed to be over the wall during like a bit of a pit stop practice where the team is wearing their suits. So in all of the main race edits, you want to have pictures of the teams in their suits, but this is the only daytime session where we're allowed to be over the wall. It's not even really during a session, it's before the session where we're able to do that with them in their suits. So that is why the recon lap is important to me. So I'm going to get in position, get these things rolling through, and get them doing their pre-pit stop practice.
So this race day, babe.
All right, recon lap is underway. We have a bit of a busy stretch here before we get some food. So we got them getting in the car. I forgot to turn the BTS camera on, sorry about that. But we have some driver introductions, and then we need to try to sneak in some food before the start of the race because of the time this race starts. We have to be up in the stands pretty early because the traffic here gets insane. There's several 100,000 people here, or however many there are. So it gets a bit tough to move around, so we got to get in the stands a little bit early. So we're going to try to scarf down some food after we get the driver intros out of the way. Do a little run in there. It's a good thing we've been hitting the gym. A bit hectic, as you saw. I ran and I didn't die. So today's already a resounding success. But anyway, we're gonna run back to the media center. I need to try to get some food quick because this is probably my last chance for a bit. But then also what I didn't say is I'm gonna switch out some GoPro stuff. So I will put a GoPro on the helmet of a crew member and then also have them wear a chest strap as well. So I need to get those situated and give those to the guys so that they can just click the button for me, get all the settings dialed, so that they can get some stuff for me during the race. But I'm gonna try to get food. That's priority number one right now.
Have a gander. Have a gander. I have filmed me talking twice. First time, I forgot to hit record. Second time, I didn't turn the mic on. Let's move this guy up. Here's where we're at. Most of my focus up to this point of the week has been on the trailer that I made. Now I need to start focusing on the race, which is very story driven. So pit lane is a big function for me in the first sort of quarter of this race. I'm gonna start the race in the grandstands. I'll likely go to oval, turn 1 and 2, do some wide stuff. Hopefully there's clouds after that. And then I think I need to focus on the pit lane for a bit. So I need to do some grid walk stuff though, and I think that's ending pretty soon. So I need to scarf down this food and then get back out to the grid walk and see what I can get from that.
Obviously nuts down here. People literally everywhere, but it's been pretty fruitful so far. Found some, thankfully, it's like finding Waldo on the front straight where people write stuff, but I somehow found several of the harder racing team, people writing messages, so that was really kind of lucky to be honest, but I'm gonna make my way to the grandstands. I'm gonna shoot the start. Right about there is where I'm gonna shoot the start. Probably long lens, get them right as they're coming across start finish. At least that's my current working plan. Maybe I get up there and change it, but we'll shoot out here a couple more minutes, then we'll get up there. All right, we made it to the top of the stands. Let's have a little look where we're at. they start to roll off here, a couple pace laps, this is where the energy is high. Oh my God, I love this part. We just had two F-35s fly over. This is where I'm at, big lens, and also the wide lens. We'll see how those go. This is my favorite part, let's go! All right, decent session up in the stands. I got some stuff that I think I like. I was gonna go to the turn 1, turn 2 NASCAR banking, but it looks very shadowy for this time of day. I don't know if clouds are on it. I'm gonna do a pass and see if it looks okay, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna go just, I think, shoot a couple fan area spots, like try to find flags and signs and stuff, because the light right now is really not great. So, you know, using my time, trying to use my time wisely, that's always stuff I'm searching for, and download everything and then sort of see where I'm at as the light starts getting good.
Sipping on a latte, why they all call me bougie, bougie, bougie. I don't want no prayers from no haters, probably waiting on my downfall. Made it in my wins on time, why you trying to delay it? And they say it's authentic, but they wins look plated. They fake though, and I eat on my cheese. Queso, provolone, to get out on my dogs out the trap like Home Alone and Creed. Said I'm locked in, I really got no options.
So, the GT car is going to do a full stop with tires. Looks like the Valkyrie's only doing fuel, but when it only does fuel, it does the really cool burnout. So we might have to make some decisions here. The light, as you can see, is getting quite good. I don't know that the timing is going to work out to have like a really, really good pit stop, like backlit, sun-flared pit stop. Sort of on standby at the moment, but we've been basically shooting the entire day so far. That's the weird thing about this race starting at 1:40. It's like you don't have a lot of time till sunset, so we're just going to hang out for now. Pit stop, not golden goodness, but better than nothing. So I think it was okay. Well, I shot it in slow-mo, so we'll make something out of that, but we've got a little bit of golden hour. We're just at the beginning, so I need to get out there and get some sunset spots.
I stayed on her lips just like a demon. She got a dragon on her back, don't catch her breathing. Oh God, keep that 40 just in case. Say she bought like a lamb, nothing pretty but her face. Oh God.
We're gonna try to hit another spot really quick. Gotta get on our horse here. All right, pretty fruitful little sunset there. It's nighttime now, in case you couldn't tell, but I'm on my way back to the pit lane. I would love to go to sleep soon, but to do that, I have to have a pretty good couple pit lane stints and a pretty good night session for fireworks. Because like when I go to sleep, I'm not waking up till sunrise. So what I can get from night is done basically. So I need to have a good stint. I've got 2 clients I need to shoot pit stops of. And then getting some sleep is on the very front of my mind at the moment. So I need to have good pit lane sessions. right, got one client, a full round of pit stops in both cars, but I just missed the other one. They were basically going out right as I was coming in their box. So I'm gonna wait around. I'm not gonna go trackside. It's about a 50-minute window. So for the next 50 minutes, I am going to go back to the media center, do my first download of the day. I have not downloaded any footage, and tried to deliver a few clips from sunset and stuff like that to the clients. Something I'm gonna do before I go to bed tonight. And like I said, priority one is getting some sleep. So.
Status 11-ish. Quite a mess, but there's one piece of kit that is vital at the moment. I've hit a wall. I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest, fireworks sucked, yeah. That's what fireworks were. I'm gonna try go back to DITing. I ended up, as I was starting to do that earlier, I ended up filming something for IMSA's Win the Weekend. By the time this comes out, should already be out. I'm going to say I'll link it in the description, but I'm pretty sure I won't. I'm going to forget. But yeah, we're going to export some clips, try to deliver some stuff to people. I've got to make my 1 o'clock deadline. By my estimation, I have at least 2 stops left before I go to sleep. So we need to make them count. So I got 50 minutes, 2 clips, and then we're going to get to the pit lane. Bedtime. It's 1:30 right now. I have done everything I wanted to do. Sort of convenient timing because the race is actually under full course yellow because of visibility. They're having issues with fog. As you can see behind me, it is difficult to see anything. So it's sort of good timing. I did forget that I haven't made my air mattress yet and my truck's a bit of a mess. So I'm hoping that goes fast because I'm very tired. Sunrise is at 7, a little after 7, so we don't have a ton of time. But hopefully sleep by 2. Let's go get this thing set up. All right, this is where we ended up. I forgot sheets. So what you see here are the black backdrops we used in our studio setup in episode 1, and then again for some of the car stuff that we did in one of the episodes. I don't even remember which. So that's the black backdrop, and then the bigger one is going to be my pillow. I just forgot sheets. So that's my situation, and that's that. I'm going to go to bed. I got about 4 hours probably at most until I need to be up again. So I'm going to take advantage of every second, get in here. Thankfully, it's very quiet because they're under full course yellow because of visibility. So I got some earplugs, but I might actually be able to get some decent sleep. And last year I got 4 hours and I felt like a rejuvenated man. So I'm going to brush my teeth, get to bed, and I'll see you for sunrise tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is 6:20. We have an hour till sunrise, but the race is still under yellow for fog visibility issues. So at the very least, we didn't miss anything. That's comforting, actually. I would say as far as sleeps go, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. It helps. I was extremely tired from the night before. This air mattress is quite nice. I tried one year not just sleeping on the seat, and it was quite horrible. I don't think we're going to get a sunrise. It seems like guaranteed, but on the very small chance we do, the fog burns off. I don't want to miss it. So here we go. Let's get after it. A quick little range of tips in case you ever find yourself covering one of these races. Change your clothes, at least your shirt, Change your socks. That's a big help. Change your socks. Brush your teeth. Put deodorant on. Feel like a new man. Put another layer on because its temperature has dropped a little bit. And this fog makes like everything feel a little bit colder. Just put my hoodie on backwards. Glad I was able to film that. That's good for the keepsake memory box there. Time for breakfast. Did a little stint waiting for the sun to come up. Never came up, but the fog is pretty cool, I will say. So, shot some fog at the bus stop. I would have preferred it be sunny so we could see dirty race cars, but still pretty cool. I'm gonna slam down some of this food and then try to make it to the pit lane. I don't really know that I'm gonna shoot on track much more.
All right, here's our situation at the moment. We have been basically just doing pit stops for quite some time. I don't know that I'm gonna do any more track stuff. I have quite a lot, but I'm severely lacking, I wouldn't say severely, I'm lacking pit stop stuff. I think I'm gonna be fine. We should have 2 stops left. It is possible on the last stop they don't do tires. That's pretty common late in the race. Anyway, I've basically been going on an off cycle. I'll go back, I'll edit for a minute, 50 minutes, come back to the pit lane, shoot a pit stop, go back, edit, so on and so forth. So that's been my MO at the moment. We're gonna keep doing that for a couple more hours.
Last check-in of the dust setup. It is an absolute mess. Taking a pause to talk directly to you, the viewer. I have been vlogging for 2 weeks. After a year of not really doing it at all, I've stayed committed when I didn't want to make this 4-part series when I was too tired. Try to bring you guys along, update you. I like watching content like this, so I'm sort of like piggybacking off that enjoyment of watching and the creation part. If you've liked this or you would like to see more of this, feel free to hit the buttons. It would be greatly appreciated. And maybe I'll do more.
You're tired? You just got a whole night's sleep. You got a whole night's sleep, didn't you? Your truck in the. How many hours did you get?
4.
4. I got 1. Right here.
He's so tough. He's so tough. He's a big man. I only slept 1 hour.
Boy, oh boy, what a race. Not what we expected. We knew there was going to be a little bit of weather, but we didn't expect over a 6-hour full course caution in the middle of the night. Wasn't much night footage. Couldn't really see the cars, but I guess congratulations to Porsche Penske for winning another Rolex. It's getting a little boring. Okay, let's change it up. Let's get a little harder racing on that podium. All right, how you doing?
Currently sitting down, waiting for my class to come up. Hard racing with another podium, same as last year. P3, I believe, and that's that from the Rolex. This is probably one of my least favorite parts, is because like the sun is absolutely baking us here on these aluminum grandstands. But quite the end to a pretty hectic couple weeks. Obviously, a lot of highs and lows. Wouldn't have it any other way. Always love doing this. I can't. Every time I come to Daytona, especially, I can't believe I get to do this as a job. So, if you like this vlog stuff, if you like this series, let me know, and I will do more of these in the future. If not, we'll just get right back to the tutorials. You haven't noticed in these vlogs, I have a horrible habit of looking at the screen myself instead of the actual camera. So if it ever looks like I'm looking down, no, I'm looking at myself. And there's a slight bit of disgust every time that I do. So I'd probably be better to look at the lens. Nonetheless, hit the buttons, please. Like the video, do the whole thing, and I will see you in the next one.